April is finally here. Today we will be discussing sneakers to resell in the month of April. If you're not into reselling, that's completely okay as well. You could use this guide to know what are going to be the most hyped sneakers, the most limited sneakers, or even what popular general releases may potentially go on sale because, hey, we're all trying to save some money. Specifically, we'll be discussing the name of the sneaker, the retail, the release date, and whether the sneaker will be profitable or not, or if they may even sit on shelves. Feel free to subscribe and enable post notifications to stay 100% updated on all these sneaker releases because April is absolutely insane, guys. You'll see what I'm talking about. Also, my Twitter for urgent updates is KeithAdam10. Feel free to follow there. And just something brief I wanted to ask you guys if you were interested, perhaps a little video regarding the virus's effect on the sneaker market, or I should actually say the lack of effect, because that's essentially what the video is going to be about. Hopefully something to relieve a lot of your concerns, because I just wanted to make sure that none of you guys got too worried about reselling, since it's such a great way to make money being stuck inside in the house, and it could really help you provide for your family during these specific times, especially if you were recently laid off. So anyways, let's jump into the fun. I just wanted to ask if you guys were interested in that, because I do have a lot of interesting points that I do want you guys to hear, because there's a lot of misconceptions going on right now. Kicking it off, April 1st, we have a profitable drop with a pretty decent margin considering the low retail. Nothing amazing though. The SB Dunk Mid Griffey will drop April 1st for $115. At the moment, demand seems very high with bids as high as $200. However, you should expect that to drop as we approach the release date. Regardless, there should be some easy lunch money to be made on these with a decent margin considering the retail is so low at $115. Now, moving to something even better than that, something extremely profitable with a terrific margin, April 3rd for $160, the Stussy Zoom Spiridons will release again following their initial release on Dover Street Market and the Stussy website. Stock is extremely limited when it comes to this second release, just like the initial one, hence I'm still expecting all sizes to be very, very profitable in both colorways. Go full throttle, guys, on every single size you guys see. But moving on from those, we have another amazing drop. April 4th for $170, the Jordan 1 Court Purple will be dropping. All sizes under 10 should be profitable. The smaller will be better as usual when it comes to men's Jordan 1s. And the margins for these are looking to be very good, even though the retail is slightly higher in 2020, with Jordans being $170 compared to $160. Larger sizes even have potential for lunch money as well based off of current demand. Now, this is a prime example, this Jordan 1, of what I'm going to be mentioning in that video if you guys do want to see about the misconceptions on the virus effects on the secondary market. Demand is much higher in the secondary market because the people who normally cop in-store can't and now have to pay resale. These are the types of people who really don't know what they're doing at all. They've never heard of going for these online drops before, and they simply have to resort to paying resale now. It's just more people in the secondary market. Now, that's of course just one point that's going to be made in that video, and you'll see a lot of other things. Anyway, prior to moving on to the rest of April, Endurance will be having a limited restock for US and Europe April 1st at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 p.m. local in Europe. It will be tweeted from the account KeithAdam10. March was certainly one of Endurance's biggest months in terms of success, numerous members profiting by the high hundreds to thousands, and it was not just sneakers. We resell all kinds of items that are profitable, and recently there have been a ton of opportunities for non-essential products that are bringing in over 100 in profit per. Now, what exactly makes Endurance different from other servers? Well, to start, Endurance offers several softwares completely free to all members to help them exploit drops. For example, all members have access to the custom Shoe Palace cart bot. All members also have access to the custom Q bot to help you efficiently pass waiting rooms on sites such as Adidas, Finish Line, Mesh, Kicks USA, and it even has a cookie feature to efficiently help pass on Yeezy supply. There's also a Supreme Add to Cart tool to make manual checkouts extremely easy and fast without ticket or Pookie affecting you, since it's a front-end tool. Then of course we have amazing relationships with a number of elite commercial bots for group buys, and of course one of the biggest things here is Nike sneakers early info for shock drops, scratches, AR hunts, sneaker stashes for hyped sneakers. Now, when it comes to monitors, we cover everything you could possibly think of, from Mesh to foot sites, Nike Desktop, Off-White, SNS, Yeezy Supply, Supreme, Sneakers, Skate Shop. Even for non-sneaker items, you could just list off a ton of sites for there as well. The list is absolutely endless. I don't want to bore you guys, though. Anyway, the restock will take place at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 p.m. local in Europe, Wednesday, April 1st. It will be tweeted from my Twitter, KeithAdam10. Anyways, let's get back to the releases, guys. guys. So first, the next one I wanted to discuss, the Yeezy 350 V2 Cinders are not quite finished yet. The reflective variant still has yet to release. It will most likely be on April 4th or April 6th, but this will be confirmed as we approach the drop. Retail is $250, and you can expect all sizes to be very profitable with a good margin as well. Now, that was a lot of hype drops that are going to be profitable. Let's take a break for a second and move to April 8th. For $250, the Jordan 7 Hair 2.0 will drop. Do not expect these to be profitable. They would have potential if they had a retail of $190, but this high retail of $250 really does kill the chance of that. Now, I'll keep you guys updated if anything does changes, because there's not a ton of retailers in comparison to normal Jordans getting these, but again, that $250 really just does throw everything off. Also, just a brief mention while we're approaching April 10th, the Travis Scott Air Max 270 will not be dropping on April 10th, despite what a lot of sources were mentioning. Instead, they will be dropping on May 1st, courtesy of Pirates. Luckily, this is not very far away, so you could look forward to that as well. But moving on to April 11th, we have another amazing drop for the month. For $200, we will be getting another Yeezy 700 V3. This time it will be the alvah, or you could say black, Yeezy 700 V3. All sizes will certainly be very profitable on these with a terrific margin. Unlike most Yeezys, larger sizes will actually perform better on these based off of how the past Yeezy 700 V3s performed. Also, April 11th for $200, the Jordan 6 DMP will be re-releasing after 2 delays. Definitely an iconic sneaker. Don't sleep if you do want a personal pair. However, I would not suggest purchasing these for resale intentions, at least not at the moment. Anyway, taking a leap to April 24th, the New Balance Levi's will be released to other retailers for $200. Demand is still pretty decent on these. As we approach the drop, there should be at least still some small profit to be made on these. So definitely another thing to look forward to. Moving to April 25th though, the day right after that, for $350, the Fear of God Air 1 Noir, or triple black you could say, will be dropping. This is certainly one of the more desirable colorways compared to what we've seen in the past, and despite that very high retail of $350, expect them to have good profit with a decent margin as well, which is pretty difficult to obtain considering that retail is so high. They will be very limited. Moving to some drops with no date that are set for April. To start, the SB Dunk High Strawberry will drop for $110. Now, they were initially scheduled for the 4th, however, Nike SB has confirmed that they are not dropping on the 4th, but still are slated to be dropping sometime during April or May. Definitely expect some small profit with a good margin on these. Then moving on to some others, we have 2 more SB Dunks. Since these are general release SBs, they do not have a release date. They've already been releasing throughout the month of March, and there are still more retailers to be releasing them. Not all of them will be releasing on April 1st. Instead, it'll sort of be little by little throughout the rest of the month. That's just how they tend to do all these releases. There's easy small profit to be made on these. Retail is only $100, so that leaves plenty of room for a good margin on these as well. Finally, for the last one to mention, the Yeezy 350 V2 Linen will also be dropping sometime in April, which should be easy small profit in sizes 6 to 7.5. That's what it's been for 350 V2s recently. Potentially more, but we'll have to see as we approach that drop. Again, enable post notifications and subscribe to stay 100% updated on that, or just any in general. Anyway, that'll conclude it. Remember, the limited endurance restock will take place at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 p.m. local for Europe, April 1st, Wednesday, tweeted from Keith Adam 10. Feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed the video or you perhaps learned a thing or two with that though. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you guys later.
Knocking me over every single day. Get your foot off my foot. Ah. Get your foot off my foot. Yeah. I should have run the other way. Now there's just one thing to say. Get your foot off my foot. Ah.